My dear brothers and sisters, my dear net and set aspirants, heartily welcome all of you. I am your DGK sir, village Tolanur, Taluka Akkalkot, district Sholapur, Maharashtra. Before starting this video, I humbly request all of you that kindly pardon me. Extremely sorry. In earlier video, I committed one mistake during my video when I was explaining the 78th question. Black skin, white mask. It is a work written by Franz Fanon. It was written by Franz Fanon. Black skin, white mask. It was published in 1952. In this book, actually this book is known as ethnography. The writer, he mentioned his own experience, how the black people's psychology has changed because of the torture given by white people, the racism, the effect of racism on black people. Historically, he criticized the effect of racism on black people. When I was explaining this concept at the time, I mistakenly mentioned that black and skin was written by Ngugi Wa Thiong. That was a mistake. Ngugi Wa Thiong is not the writer of this work. Black skin, white mask is written by Franz Fanon. Please remember it. Okay, just to make rectification in your notebook. One student, after watching my video, they given me this suggestion. Sir, I watched your video. Just you mentioned this, it is wrong. Please once change this concept. So suddenly I watched it, then I changed this concept. Once again, sorry. You also, while making the notes, whenever some mistakes, whenever I do some mistake at the time, please inform me. I will rectify my mistakes. It's your intention, it's my intention is constructively we are going to study the concept of literature, then our collective purpose is to get the result. Now the 88th, see the gap 78th, then I am taking only 88th. All the remaining concept I explained. Okay, now 88th concept, Frederick Douglass. He is an American writer, orator, social worker, civil right protector. Frederick Douglass. The surname of this African American writer changed from Bailey. Earlier, his surname was Bailey. The Bailey was Frederick Douglass' mother's surname. He used her mother's surname for his own purpose. Frederick Douglass, the surname of this African American writer changed from the Bailey to Stanley. Then he changed his surname to Johnson before fixing on a final one. Now Douglass is a final. Earlier his surname was Bailey. Then he changed Stanley. Then used Johnson. Then lastly he used Douglass permanently. Then Alice Walker, she used one term, humanism. Humanist. This term was coined in 1983. Remember, this question will ask you. Humanist is to feminist. Humanist is like to feminist as purple is to lavender. Then Kamau Brathwaite is a Caribbean poet of 20th century. He makes folk music a major part of his poetry, in which he presents drumming, work, songs and blues. Remember the name of writer, poet. Joseph Conrad wrote a novel that based on African setting was criticized, Heart of Darkness, criticized by African writer Chinua Achebe in a post-colonial reading. Joseph Conrad wrote Heart of Darkness in 1899. Then this man, who Chinua Achebe, of Things Fall Apart in 1958. Sorry, your mind is super. Just remember it, yaar. You remember, you pass. If you do not remember, you will not get the result. I don't have the detailed knowledge. Only I am cramming and remembering the point. Chinua Achebe is a post-colonial reading. Derek Walcott wrote a poem, A Far Cry from Africa. This poem is appeared in the collection of poems entitled In a Green. Then an African American novel that was based on a real life murder of a child by its own mother was adapted into a film in 1998. The starring Oprah Winfrey. African American novel that was based on real story. The mother made a murder of his own daughter. The story inspired that story. It was a real story. Then one writer taken that story and wrote one book. That is Toni Morrison. 1987 she wrote Beloved. Beloved. Okay. Thank you so much. Namaskar.